Hey, I'm Geeky Pastimes, and in this video I'm going to show you all 5 of the new spectral reflections or ghost anomalies in the Die Maschine Easter egg, so it's in Black Ops Cold War Zombies. If you liked the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. So all of these are pretty easy to find. All you need to do is go through the portals that you'd go through to do the normal Easter egg and kind of go off and find these anomalies, and I'll show you where each one is. So the first 2 are both in the portal, which you use when you go pick up the diary and then take it to the 3 people. So this is basically the first portal you get after you build the ethoscope. So when you go through that portal, instead of giving the diary to all the ghosts, for the first one, go down into Nacht and go into the Die Maschine room or just outside it. And there's an anomaly there, and that one will show you a little bit about how the machine ended up inside there and how that skeleton ended up in there.
Anomaly detected.
Yeah.
Processing.
Hallo! Scheiße! The monsters! They are everywhere. I am surrounded. My men, they are all gone, and all that remains. And station has fallen. That scientist, he knew something. First he flees during the transport, then the radiation leak, now the undead are everywhere. That Saftsack, that swine! He knew this would happen. He left us for dead. Breathe, water. It will be fine. They will send reinforcements, they have to. So until then, I will hide, yeah. That's right. I will hide and I will wait.
So once you've done that one, then you can go up and you can do this in the same portal, or you can just flip round and go through the portal again. And for this one, you want to go down to the place where you craft armor. So that machine where you craft armor, there's an anomaly right by there, and you can go use that to see another cutscene.
Dr. Vogel, the upgrades are completed. We are ready for the test. But I ran the numbers again.
Yeah, you are still worried we could have a containment failure.
Keeping the dimensional barrier open that long will redline every system in the cyclotron. I cannot promise she will hold together.
Kurtz, do you pay any attention to reports from the Eastern Front? We do this now, before the Red Army arrives. Or we do not do it at all.
Of course, of course. I just thought we should go into this with our eyes open.
Understood, my dear Kurtz. But if we can change the course of the war, any risk is worth taking.
Now, for the third one, you need to carry on with the Easter egg a little bit, up until the point where you have used the wonder weapon to kind of activate all 4 of the parts of the kind of machine that captures the megatons. And then there's a bit where normally you'd interact with an anomaly in medbay to get the wrench. Now, don't interact with that anomaly. Instead, go through the portal there, and instead of interacting with that, go out to the tree near the plane crash, kind of where you would normally pick up that golden orb, where you'd knock it out and pick it up. So there'll be a new anomaly which shows you how that orb got up there in the first place.
I still cannot believe that idiot German tried to sneak back in here.
And I thought scientists were supposed to be smart.
Well, it's not like anyone in Poznan would want to shelter him.
I wonder what he wanted. You think he came back for this gold?
Let Colonel Lazarev worry about that. You just remember which tree, okay?
Stay safe up there. Uncle Vadim and Uncle Alexei will come for you just as soon as Berlin is in flames.
Now the last 2 are through the portal where normally you'd go through to get the anomaly, to get the Orlov family photos. This is right at the end of the Easter egg. So go through that portal, but again, don't go into, don't start the anomaly to get the Orlov family photo. Instead, for the 4th one, where you need to go is into the sort of trials room, that control room, just to the right of the trials computer. You'll see there's another anomaly there with another cutscene with quite an interesting bit of story in it.
Processing.
Just think, Dr. Beck. In 2 days, we will forge a new future for the Soviet Union.
So, I take it you found your men?
I found 2 volunteers for the task. You find that amusing?
No, more ironic, actually. In 1945, the Red Army volunteered a man's life to shut it down. 40 years later, here we are, volunteering men to reactivate it. It's almost poetic. Guess you can't teach an old Soviet new tricks.
I am not interested in tricks, Beck. I am interested in results. If my calculations are correct...
If your calculations are correct, we will have immediately achieved more than those Nazi bastards ever did.
And rest assured, they are correct.
Let's hope so. The Colonel doesn't want to suffer fools gladly.
And then once you've done that one, the last one, and again you can do this in the same portal or you can just flip around and go through that portal again, is right at the back of Pons near the Maxis radio. There should be another anomaly there, and this is quite a sad one, kind of showing how Orlov ends up in the facility. And there's quite a nice conversation, nice bit of story here.
I hope you are ready, comrade.
What I am ready for is to perform my duty as ordered.
You do not have to sound so cold. Look, you see these footsteps we take? This is us stepping into history. When we restart the machine, a new chapter for Mother Russia begins. All thanks to us. We will be remembered as heroes, you and I. Do you not agree?
Do you know what will happen when we turn on that machine? Did they tell you anything?
They told me it was first step towards Soviet supremacy.
So they did not tell you either.
What more do you want? We were told enough. Come, we must complete our job. Which will it be, Orlov? Will you be remembered the hero or the coward?
A hero, Medvedev. I hope.
So that's all 5 of them. If you've done the Easter egg, you would have seen the other 5 because you have to do the Easter egg. So you should now get the calling card, which you sort of get for completing all 10 spectral reflections. So we know we've seen all of those now. And yeah, you should have a decent idea of like what happened in the whole story. I've been really into it. I've been like really enjoying going through all of the different bits of intel and seeing all of the different things kind of through the reflections and things like that. I think there's a really good story told. I know some people gutted there's no cutscene at the end. But personally, I think there's plenty of story in it. Some of it you have to get from the intel, admittedly, but it's really good. So if you liked this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps a bunch. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye.